All right, so I'm out on a different trail today. That beautiful Los Gatos Creek flowing. It's amazing how beautiful this valley really is, even though it's been taken over by some very transhumanistic properties. Anyway, yeah, I like to walk out here by the creek. I grew up on a creek. I grew up in Forks of Salmon, Siskiyou County. A beautiful, beautiful emerald creek. And we spent all our time at the river or climbing trees or whatever it was. But yeah, so I feel more at home and I get the energy from this to do what I do. So I had a patient today who did her 10 initial acupuncture fertility program treatments, and she's Russian, and she's super happy because she's lost 5 pounds. She lost 5 pounds in a month, and she said that her period was different, that the bleeding was complete. She had a full 4 days, and she, it was pink. It wasn't super dark, and it was less painful. And so I am seeing a wonderful detoxing going on in her body of inflammation and stagnation, which Western doctors, they'll say, don't have inflammation, but they don't really have any way to decrease the inflammation, and traditional Chinese medicine doctors do. We have herbs that are bitter and cold that get heat out. We have herbs in food, like she's been doing the mung bean khichdi soup twice a day, a cup twice a day, which is actually an amazing food because it's bitter but it's warm, so it protects her righteous chi, her fire of her stomach. It doesn't put out her metabolism like a bunch of cold salads would. So she's able to do a detox that preserves her metabolism and her fire that is needed for combustion, for ovulation, and growing of eggs. So she's been getting her acupuncture twice a week, and she's been doing the Chinese herbs from lotus, evergreen herbs, the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, blossom 1, blossom 2, blossom 3, along with one called Resolve Lower for helping get rid of dead, stuck blood, for fibroids and cysts, etc., endometriosis. And these are special foods. Herbs are like a special food that help harmonize and make the chemistry in the body flow again, because when we get inflammation, the body starts to become toxic, hot, and stuck. And in that state, the organs don't get nourished, the eggs don't get nourished, the uterine lining doesn't fluff off like it's supposed to. And, everything is minimized as far as rejuvenation goes. So when you get everything flowing again with these herbs, nutrition, and acupuncture, then you can start to feed the eggs and the lining. So this is the kind of stuff that I help women do all the time. If the men will come in, I do it for them too, because the studies are showing that the sperm greatly affects the placenta. If they are pregnant, the sperm of the male is what turns on and off a lot of the genes, the gene expressions in that embryo and that fetus. So it's like, it really does take two. So a lot of my patients, when they get on their cleanse and acupuncture program or their boosting fertility naturally program, their husbands will tend to do it with them as well. Because, come to find out, the sperm health is extremely important and is 50% of the cause of unexplained infertility is male factor. And then when the mother is pregnant, the sperm is still very important for the expression of the baby's genetic DNA. So a lot of times my patients and their husbands will do the kitchery and the detox. And anyway, she just looks so beautiful today, and she's so happy. And it's going to be fun to see how this progresses. I have another patient who got pregnant in 3 treatments with me, and her husband, as soon as she found out she was pregnant, said, "I'm making you more kitchery." So she is now at 8 weeks and continuing, and this has just been 30 years of amazing stories like this. So I know that these natural medicines work, and I know that when we eat organic, whole, real food, get out into the sun, drink pure water, that we can restore our health and our fertility. So I'm here to be a little voice in this world that fertility is natural, to trust nature, and to never give up. All right, have a great day. Your fertility whisperer, Dr. Shasta Erickson.